I'm sorry, I know this is the millionth video you've seen of the snow this morning. I'm just obsessed. Good morning and welcome to the start of a new vlog. It is a little after 10 o'clock. I stayed in bed this morning watching it snow. As you noticed, it is snowing. We were in a winter storm watch, which was then downgraded to a winter storm advisory. I don't know why I ever turn around. You can never see it. And we're still supposed to get 1 to 3 inches, I believe. So we'll see. When they downgraded it, they said it was going to end around 10 o'clock, but now it says it's going to end around 1. I'm supposed to work at the theater that I work at tonight. It's a part-time job. It's about, with zero traffic and zero troubles, it's about 35 minutes away. That's never how it is, unless it's like after the show. I did the other day message the person I was supposed to work with and was like, hey, I get really anxious about driving in the snow. We're supposed to get snow on Saturday. If I don't feel comfortable, are you okay working alone? And they said, yeah, it should be no problem. So I do have like that. I want to go though. A, because I don't want to leave them alone. B, because I want the money. I've hardly worked at the theater this season because I was in a show and then I was gone on trips like during 2 shows, and then now I'm in a show again, so I can't work a lot for this show and I can't work a lot for the next show, so I have not worked that much. Bro, when it comes to the summer show, I swear, I gotta work a lot. Welcome to the start of a new vlog. I'm pretty sure I wore this last Saturday. I'm trying to get Spotify to work on my PlayStation. I don't know why it's not. Updates or something. But I just need to like get stuff done. I have a third job, if you don't know, at a theater, at a different theater, where I'm doing social media and marketing, and I need to really like put some focus and planning into that because I just started it, but it was kind of just like given to me, and so I need to like think about that. And then I want to read, and I really want to do a puzzle this weekend, so we'll see. I feel like it's falling harder. Like that's a lot, and it seems faster. I don't know. I like to see how much like accumulates on this tree as the day goes on. Yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. Okay, so my goal is to work on this theater planning stuff until noon. It's currently 10:47, so a little over an hour. And then puzzle. All right, it's 11:53 and I'm done with the things I wanted to work on. There's a few things that I want to do still, but I can't right now. So I will later, but you know what that means. It's puzzle time. Look at the, like, there's so much light. It's going to be so good for a puzzle. And like, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing with puzzles. I have to like take it all out. Like I've got to bring out the big table, do the puzzle. So I tried to do them as fast as I can because I have to do all that and then it takes up so much space. I did think about putting it in here and working on it in here. But I don't know if that's the vibe right now. Here's the thing. I say that a lot. I always want to spend more time in my bedroom. But then I'm like, but my living room. But I want to spend more time in here. The sun is great in here all the time because it doesn't have the balcony. Like, I've got like the big door windows in the living room for the balcony. But because I have the balcony, it blocks a lot of the light that can come in. Whereas this does not have any of that. So I don't know. My feet are cold, so I'm putting on socks. And maybe pants. I have shorts on. Step 1 done. There's a lot of pieces, but I feel like it's a normal size puzzle. I left this big open space. Hopefully that's enough space. These are all the side pieces, so I think we should be fine. What does the puzzle look like, Abby? I'll show you, Abby. Wow. It's a sky and some trees. Okay, I missed a few pieces when pulling them out, so update on the puzzle. Took a break for lunch and just some general well-being. Roads are looking like they're clearing up, so I should be fine to go to work tonight. Ooh, that's fun. Look at the sky. How interesting. Oh, there's a chair here. Anyway, as I was saying, roads should be fine for me to go to work tonight, so that'll be good. I'm making coffee right now. It's 3:30, so I've got about an hour and a half. Does anybody else know that scene in the Santa Claus where he goes to the doctor and, you know, he's like put on the Santa weight or whatever, but the doctor's like, well, you know, like, what are you eating? And he's like, milk and cookies. He's like, well, there you go. Just eat better and you'll feel better. So I'm like, man, why do I always like feel like crap? Why do I like I have no energy? Like I gain weight. Like why am I doing? You know what I've had to eat today? Had to eat today? Pancakes, puppy chow, and pizza. The three main food groups, the peas. I need to get better about this, but those things are just so easy. I'm watching Love Island All Stars. And when it comes to the light, I do think I am going to buy the light. Sorry? I was in the middle of a sentence and I got distracted by my eyes. Because when I have the light on them, they look such a beautiful color of brown. It is going to be good to go to work tonight because I need to get out of the house. My brain's kind of broken, which happens when I don't leave the house. I wanted to read today, but I also wanted to just like puzzle. I always have such high hopes for the weekend, and then like, I'm always disappointed with myself. We're getting deep, I guess. Oh, I thought last week I didn't have any footage. I have over 40 minutes of footage. This has been happening every week. I don't know. Take a little look at the tree. The sky is beautiful. Look at that. The tree's looking gorge. As you can see, the road has been plowed. So that's nice. Beautiful. Seriously, the sky. Absolutely gorgeous. Forgot I needed to get some gas. I feel like that's a mistake in the mural. Like the pink should be behind the wire. Right? Or am I just crazy? Washer is like taking off right now. Oh my gosh, we're going to the moon apparently. My goal for today is to get everything I need to get done in the morning. What time is it now? 9:30. So that's about 2.5 hours until noon. Ick. I'm not gonna eat yet because I'm not hungry yet. Well, yeah. Why is that so loud? That concerns me. It shouldn't be that loud. I'm going to finish editing the vlog. I started editing it last night, but I'm going to finish editing it now and then puzzle. I think I know why it was ready for takeoff. I left it on small rather than moving it. Oops. Ow. I realized in the vlogs that I do a lot more telling and a lot less showing, which, I mean, when you're writing a book, that's the opposite of what you want to do. You want to show, not tell. I think that's just like a great piece of advice for storytelling in general. So we're gonna this week really try to show and not tell. All right, did some puzzle. Got most of the sky done. I don't know. Every time I get a puzzle from Goodwill, I always think pieces are missing, but then I always find them later and I'm like, oh, I just didn't see them. But I haven't found this side piece or this side piece yet. So I don't know. Breakfast. Also, most of my meal prep stuff is done. I need to clean, but I will do that after I eat. Puzzle. I ended up putting all these pieces together. I didn't know where they went, but I was like, you all have a very similar color scheme. They go here. There you go. To Barnes & Noble. No. That's not where I'm going at all. Oh my God. I'm going to Goodwill. That is not Barnes & Noble. I don't want to leave my house because the sun is so nice and like this is good puzzle weather, but I'm afraid if I don't leave my house, I'm gonna go insane. So we're gonna go, it's 12:30, so there's plenty of day left. Also on a waiting list to get my bangs trimmed because they are long and in my face. Goodwill is a hopping place again today. I have some time still before my bangs, so I'm stopping at Aldi to get my Super Bowl snacks to not watch the Super Bowl. I still have a 13-minute wait, but it's pointless to go home. The time was moving so fast, and then all of a sudden it was very slow. All right, let's go get these things cut. Ta-da! Bangs are cut. I think they're in okay. Like, I could have probably gone a little shorter, but I got nervous. I'm mad at myself that I spent an hour and a half outside of the house with valuable sunlight time for my puzzle, but also I knew I needed to get out of the house. I don't know. And I found good things at Goodwill. Let me show you. First off, Trevor Noah's book. I've wanted this for a while. I actually wanted like to listen to it last time I looked, but I've wanted that. So cool. And puzzles. When I'm done with a puzzle, I donate it. This is the last puzzle I have. So I was like, okay, new puzzles. Are you kidding me? That's gonna be fun. And then look at this. This is a Minnesota puzzle. This is so cool. Like, I don't want to donate this one. I think I'm going to start working on the orange section. Because there's multiple orange sections, but this one's the biggest, so there's a good chance that what I need will be there. There's also these small orange sections, but they're not as orange as that. Puzzle update, it's almost 3 o'clock. That's my orange section so far. I feel like I need way more orange pieces. But like, it's like, okay, is this an orange piece? Probably. Is this an orange piece? Probably. Dude. I left the house so that I didn't have anxiety. And I'm still feeling anxiety? What the fuck is this? That's not fair. No. I'm gonna show you have to stay. This is boring. This is why you never see this. This guy goes in this drawer, and these guys go in this drawer. Everybody, I found another straight piece. And you're like, great, you can fill that one or that one. But you would be wrong. I recently realized, like within the past few minutes, that things were not looking even as a square here. And I was like, uh-oh, that's a problem for later. And then I was over here looking for orange pieces, of course, and I found a straight piece. And I immediately put it there and was like, that doesn't fit. So then I looked here and it goes here. It was one of these pieces. But so we had an oopsie-daisy and we still need 2 straight pieces. I dropped these guys on the oven. Now I have to wait for it to not be hot and clean it. And I don't know how I feel about eating them, honestly, but we're gonna see. All right, there were a couple like singular spots here that I wanted to fill before I did anything else, but I filled them. Now I'm gonna read a little bit, I think, because the sun, this is hard to see. Like, yes, the sun is directly on it now, but it's hard to tell because of the shadows. That makes it difficult. I just read about 40 pages. I took the cover off, but I'm reading Not for the Faint of Heart by Lex Croucher. It's like Robin Hood. I mean, it's not Robin Hood, but it's like, it's in the time of Robin Hood. It's Robin Hood's descendants, the merry men, etc. So that's the most like significant amount of reading I've done this whole week. I've like read every day, but it's been like a couple pages mostly. I'm going to go do some more puzzling because the sun is no longer blinding. All right, we've lost the light. We didn't get much of anything done over here. We did get all these green pieces like together. I have no idea where they go. There is green all up in this. So like some of them have to go here, but I can't find the connection. And then some will go over there. I'm so mad that I spent time out of the house today, specifically so my brain didn't get stuck. And my brain is fucking stuck. What kind of bullshit is that? I took active steps to prevent this. And it's still happening? Nah, man. Nah. What do I need to do to stop this? I think I need to stop watching Love Island, because that's what I've watched all day. I would say I should walk on my walking pad, but with my puzzle out here, there's just no room. There is room, but not where I normally walk. My bangs still feel long, but that's fine. It's okay. Guys, I am a minute and a half into this vlog. I'm watching the vlog chapter 6 from 2021, which would have been last week in this world. I am the same person. I'm talking about how I'm having a bad mental time. Wow, so similar. And then I started talking about how I needed to get out of the house, but I didn't want to spend money because I need to save money. I'm the same person. And then I just started complaining about the governor of Iowa, which is still a common occurrence. Oh my God. This is today in 2021. Remember in the last vlog on Friday when I had a doctor's appointment? So this February 9th, 2021 was the first time I ever went to the doctor for this thing. And wow, that's so interesting. The world is really the same for me. That's what I'm learning. It is about 7:15. I'm not hungry. I didn't eat. Like, I ate breakfast at like 11. I ate lunch at like 4. I'm not hungry. I had like a plan for food tonight too. I was going to make pasta and Alfredo. I even made like Italian sausage today to put in my Alfredo pasta, and I'm just not hungry. I don't know why I didn't realize that the Trader's UK would have the same set as the Trader's US. Like, I'm over here being like, oh, that's the same thing. Oh, that's the same thing. Oh, obviously they film it in Scotland. I just checked the score of the Super Bowl just because I like to know what's going on, even though I don't care to watch it. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles, in case you didn't know and live under a rock. There's 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and that's not what I expected the score to be. The Eagles have a score of 27. And the Chiefs have a score of 0. What? Is that real? Am I missing something? I read about another 40 pages. Now I'm gonna do like my back massager thing and watch some more Traders UK before bed. It's like 9:10, so I'll go to bed in like 20-30 minutes. I don't know. I'm always caught between wanting to go to bed earlier and just wanting to spend more time because I don't like the fact that I feel like I have to be in bed before 10 to like get sleep. Like, I don't know. I feel like it like cuts my night off from like a lot of things, you know?
Hi, just here reporting that I can't fall asleep. And when I can't fall asleep, my mind goes wild, which is probably part of the reason why I can't fall asleep. But I just had an idea for a book, and I'm really fucking excited about it. And I just thought I would share that. Okay, bye.
Here's a little puzzle update. This is what I've got. I just put all these green pieces together. There were like some chunks, as you would have saw last night, but I just put them together. It actually goes up here. Actually, I bet. All right. Pause. Yes, they did connect in the corner. That's exciting. Now I've got random orange pieces that need to go in the corner. Orangey, greeny, blue. I think I'm out of light though. This is pretty dark. I mean, I can still see things, but up here, maybe not so much. Here, it was easier. Yeah, I don't know about that. I did start listening to Fourth Wing today, the book. I got the dramatic reading on Audible. No, I don't normally use Audible. There was like a 3-month deal for like $3. So I did that. All my credits are used up now, so I'm gonna cancel that baby because I use Libby for audiobooks because I'm cool. And also Spotify because I have a Spotify premium account and you get 15 hours of books every month. But all that being said, I got the dramatized version of Fourth Wing on Audible, which by the way, separated into 2 books. So I had to use credits for both parts. Boo! But I was like, if I'm gonna give my best shot at liking a fantasy book, let me do a dramatized version, because I bet I'm going to love that. Or at least it's going to be easier than a normal fantasy book. So I started listening to it this morning on my ride to work. And do you want to know how far I got? I'll tell you how far I got. I'm 2 hours into this shit. That's kind of crazy. So it's like 11%-ish. The best I can tell, when I'm like trying to... First off, I don't know why everybody likes Audible, because it doesn't tell you what percentage you are of the way through the book. That's lame. So I have to use Storygraph. So it's a part 1 and it's a part 2, right? But that's not how I'm logging it in my reading apps. I'm logging it as Fourth Wing, the book. Not Fourth Wing, the dramatized version, part 1. So I'm not entirely sure. All right, but the dramatized version seems to be a similar length to the not dramatized version of the audiobook. So I'm tracking the audiobook version of Fourth Wing on Storygraph, where you can put in the amount of time that has passed, and then it tells you the percentage. So might be close, might not be, and then I take that percentage, put it into Goodreads and Fable. All that to say, I'm 11% of the way through it. Maybe. It's a fantasy book. I don't know why I didn't expect there to be a love triangle. To be fair, I don't know that there's a love triangle yet. I really don't. I'm just assuming because, I mean, these aren't spoilers because I don't know if I'm saying anything, but there's 2 characters, Dane and Xaden. Xaden's the evil one, and Dane's the, like, lifelong childhood best friend. And if they don't make this a love triangle, I will be severely surprised. I'm just saying. I think this is so funny because anybody who has read Fourth Wing and loves Fourth Wing knows what's going on. And I'm just like, here's what I'm thinking's gonna happen. And everyone's probably like, oh my god, you're ridiculous. The fact that you just like don't even know anything. I'm telling you, that's what's happening in everybody else's brains. I woke up late this morning and I'm still ready early. Puzzle update. I spent too long working on it. I thought I was gonna lose light at like 5 o'clock. I just looked at my phone. It's 5:12. I haven't even started watching The Bachelor yet. I was like, oh, I'm gonna work on the puzzle and just listen to why did I turn that on? And just listen to Fourth Wing for a little bit while I work on this puzzle. What the frick? What the actual frick? It's 5:12. All right, at the bar tonight.
Like dating like season shows and everything.
I am back from it's like a bar restaurant. It's a restaurant, but like alcohol is the point. I got a Diet Coke. The waitress came over and she was like, "What are you going to drink?" And I was like, "Diet Coke." And she's like, "Oh, that's not what I expected." It took her aback, me ordering a soda. And then I ordered French fries. I was there for just a little over, well, probably about an hour, because I left it a little after 9:30. I went, and a whole hour I was there? Wow. Look at me go. I basically only talked to people I knew. But you know what? It's fine. We live and we grow. If we were all like at one, like squished in together, would have been different, but there are multiple tables. So, because I went out tonight though, I did not get to finish The Bachelor because it's 10:15 and I'm not gonna stay up for another 45 minutes watching The Bachelor. If anybody would like a Fourth Wing update, I am 24% of the way through. I'm 5 hours into this book, which I love it. I love it. I can't help it. I also love saying my predictions to people who have read it. So tonight at rehearsal, I was talking to people and I was like, listen, I don't know if it's a love triangle, but I know it's a love triangle, you know? Like this whole Dane Zayden thing, like, I know it's a love triangle. And listen, is she going to end up with Zayden? Yes, she is. Because of, whoa, what's happening? I don't feel like it's ever done that before. She's going to end up with Zayden. Listen, I know it to be true. They always end up with the bad boy. Plus, the amount of times she references that his eyes are Onyx, and the third book that just came out is called Onyx Storm. I am not a fool. I feel like I should be saying spoilers, but everything that comes out of my mouth right now, I have no idea if it's true or not. So I guess like possible spoilers. I have no idea if anything that comes out of my mouth is true. She is gonna bond with a black dragon. All right. They were talking about this black dragon and how these black dragons don't be bonding with anybody because they don't wanna. And the only like black dragon that's out there besides the one like general guy is a black dragon whose last rider died trying to save her brother. Bitch, that's gonna become her dragon, okay? Can we just calm down? All right, apartment tour today. Number 1, let's go. Dang.
So they're just gonna be hanging a giant TV up in there instead?
I should mention, you'll have your own 50-gallon.
Not entirely sure what I did film in those apartments, but I filmed more than normal, I think. Out of apartment 1 and apartment 2, I would be more inclined to do apartment 1. I don't love either of them. And listen, I love this space. If it weren't for the ants, as we know, this would have been a good place. But I want an apartment that I'm going to want to stay in. I don't want to keep moving and moving. So I want an apartment that I'm going to want to stay in. So I would like to find one that I love. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I hardly watched anything yesterday. So I've created this Google Sheet to help me with these apartments because I have 6 this week and then I had, 2 before. So I filled out the ones that I did today so that way, because they were fresh on the brain, and I'll fill out these 2 later. I'm not putting what they are, just, so you don't see them, honestly. But let's see. And it's out of 5. So we have location to work, building exterior, building interior, community amenities, amenity locations, unit amenities, interior design, inner light, washer dryer, central air, balcony patio, storage, trail proximity, gym, price, extra charges, vibe, reviews. So these are kind of things that are important to me. Oh, you know what? I should put like bike racks. This is a work in progress. all of these together, if you got 5 on every one, would equal 90. I would like to add at least 2 more, so it's 100. But as you can see, 73.5 and 67 out of 90 are 2 that I got today, which this adds up because I did like this apartment more than this one, but I didn't like super love it, right? So, I think maybe I rate things a little high. So I need to like maybe review my ratings. Like Inner Light 4, it had an extra window, but was it great? No. So I don't know. I might need to update that. So obviously I want to move. Like drives me crazy being in here. And listen, I'll be so for real with everyone right now. I haven't seen an ant in a couple of days. Knock on wood. But like I'm not letting myself get hopeful because every time I don't see them for a while and I'm like, oh, fine, it's like back to normal. Then I see them again. So I'm gonna knock on more wood. But I'm getting really sad about moving, which I do every time. Watch any vlog I've made in the last 5 years. I get so sad about moving. If I wouldn't have had all these issues here, like I love this apartment. Like my space, I really do love it. I love how much space I have. I love like how cozy I've made it. The interior, I enjoy like the color on the walls, the kitchen. I love that I have that open shelving and I really do love this space. And I was just looking back at like past photos that I took in this space and it's just so beautiful. But I did feel the same way in my other spaces and I will feel them again when I eventually move again. I'm just sad. Why did they fucking ruin it? Come along with me to break low-buy rule number 1. Oops! I guess you could say I'm enjoying Fourth Wing. Listen, I broke my rules, but it's buy one, get one 50% off, and these books are $20 each. So I said, I'm going to do it. They didn't have the original cover of Fourth Wing, otherwise I would have bought that too. They just had the black paperback, so I will get Fourth Wing eventually. I'm listening to it, but I wanted to read the others because I think I can. This book is so pretty. This is the prettiest book of them all. Also, got this chocolate array, and look what time it is. I did want to give you an update on my apartment tour today because this is 3 out of 6 this week. So this apartment inside was really, really nice. And actually, it reminds me of John and Casey's first apartment up here. So if you go back and look at vlogs where I was in their first apartment before they moved, it like the layout, exactly like that. Layout, build, vibe, 100% exactly the same. To the point where I'm wondering if it's like the same company even that owns them. But it was great. Everything was like new. It's like a little bougie. Like it's a nice place. But I think it's like a no for me. I don't think it's a no. I'm 99% sure that it's a no for me. I really liked it. Like I said, the amenities are good. The space is really nice. I like it. It feels good. And it's close to work, within 10 minutes. But the apartments are smaller. And listen, I'm lucky here. This apartment is very big. And I know I'm not going to find as big of an apartment because I got lucky with the size of this apartment. It's very big. So I know I'm going to downsize. All right. Like where my couch ends is probably where the kitchen begins. Like that whole section, cut out. Maybe even more. The big thing for me is its location, which you're going to be confused about because I said it was 10 minutes from work. It's like right on the corner of 2 major roads, which I don't really like. But if it was more surrounded by like nature, it would be fine. It is not. It's surrounded by roads and other buildings and there's like some trees. On one of the rooftops, you can see like the city skyline. That's cool. But there's like no nature around it. And we know that I like me some nature. Even like a trail. Like there's like a little park and stuff across the major road. That's not gonna work for me. So today's apartment is probably a no-go. Also, the parking lot confused me, and the entrance to the building wasn't like super marked, so I got confused. But other than that, it was nice. And my tour guide was from Scotland. It's a good thing he was married, otherwise I might apply there just to be near him. He was like, well, it's very cold out, but for me it's in Celsius, kind of, because I'm from Scotland. And I was like, what? I was like, funnily enough, I'm planning a trip to Scotland. So that was fun. He's a nice guy. The place was really nice. Bougie. But not for me. I did add a couple things to my apartment ratings. I got rid of the review section because I wanted to keep it at 20 things so that the score is 100. I got rid of the review section and instead switched it out with size of the apartment. I added building security, and I added, how many things did I add? 2 or 3? I added 2. I added community interior. So I was kind of combining just like interiors, like the community interior and the like unit interior, but those vibes aren't always the same. So I switched it up. So I'm working on filling out the other sections, but out of 100, apartment number 1 from yesterday got 78.75. Apartment number 2 got 71.25. And apartment number 3 got 71.75. Ideally, the places would have at least 80 or higher. I mean, I would like a 90 to 100. 78.75 is pretty close to 80. But I would like them to at least have a B. Come on. It is very snow. I'm supposed to get 2 to 4 inches. And like, it's like blowing. The drive home was not my favorite thing that I've ever experienced. The roads themselves, the main like highway was fine. All these town roads, not my fave. And then the blowing wind of the snow, also not my fave. Canceled my apartment tours for today. Well, not canceled, rescheduled. I was like debating it earlier in the day because I knew it was supposed to start snowing around 2. And then one of the apartments called me and was like, hey, because of the weather, just wanted to check in to see if you were still wanting to come or if you wanted to reschedule. And I was like, you know what? It's a sign. You called me. Let's reschedule. So rescheduled both of them. Bree is coming over at 5:30. So I've got about 2.5-ish hours to clean up my space because it's not fun. But I also really want to puzzle because I have so much time and I want to listen to my book. Oh my God. Fourth Wing spoilers, if you haven't read it, they just cast. So I'm going to keep listening. Okay. Oh, I'm almost out of space. How? What the? All right. I worked on the puzzle for a little bit. I literally got like nothing. I am going to put on my headphones, methinks, and listen to my book and pick up, clean, etc. If you would like an update on the snow, you can't really tell, but it's really pretty. All right, so a couple things. One, decided to treat myself on this Valentine's Day. Love thyself. And I like feel bad about it because I spent so much money, but I think it's gonna be amazing. I bought the Govee lights, the ones that you put on the back of your TV that change color with the TV screen. But I also bought the 2 like skinny floor lamps. All in all, it was about $180, which isn't terrible. And I took the money from my iPad savings bucket because I don't think I need an iPad right now. I don't really want one right now. So I took money from that, and I still have like, I don't know, $250 in that maybe. So there is that. I did take a week to think about it, which is good because I was like ready to buy them last Friday. And even everybody I talked to about them was like, yeah, you should buy them because the lights in my house make me happy. So I bought them. It'll be great, I'm sure. Can't wait to test it. Second thing, it's been snowing, as we know. The roads were not great. So Bree is not coming over tonight.
This is sad. This is Abbie's sad face. Bree's not coming, which 100% totally understand, because I don't like driving in the snow. I think it stopped snowing now, which is nice, but it snowed longer than I thought it was going to. And it did say we were going to get 2 to 4 inches. And my friend Megan that I work with, she got off of work at 5, and she texted me probably at like 6 and was like, I actually hated that. Because we were talking about how like we weren't going to cancel. Because there was only 2 to 4 inches of snow, and somebody called the gym today and was just like, are you guys going to cancel? And we were like, no. And we were like talking about it, like, why the fuck will we cancel? And she was like, Jay, I take everything back. That was terrible. Which the drive like home for me wasn't like my favorite, right? So I'll probably start watching Love is Blind once my pizza is done. Well, Brie and I were going to eat pizza. So I had pizza on the brain. So I'm going to make a frozen pizza. I haven't started it yet. Right now I'm watching Traitors UK season 1. And I was buying those lights. So that's what I was just doing right now. I'm probably going to start my oven and put the pizza in. And then, I don't know, I feel like there was something else I had to do on my computer. Wow. 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 Cute, cozy. Love is Blind, Minneapolis, baby. I could run into these people at any time. I could date any of these people.
Well, from what I hear, the men are trash. But if any of the women are bi, hit me up. You're all like freaking cute. Them saying where they're from is insane. They're like, I'm from Woodbury. I'm from St. Paul. This is so weird. This vlog is going to be long. I've uploaded the footage already, and it's 45 minutes worth of footage. It's over that. Anyway, it's just about 9:30. I am debating whether or not I want to clean the bottom of my bathtub. It needs some cleaning. So a lot of the times when I have to do that, I do it on a Friday night. I do my cleaning on a Friday night, get it done and over with. The rest of the weekend is mine. So I'm debating on if I want to do that or not, because I'm feeling like cozy ozy, but I don't know. But just so we're clear, I also want to watch more Love is Blind. I want to put on the Project for Awesome live stream. I want to listen to Fourth Wing, and I want to read Not for the Faint of Heart, which is the physical book I'm reading. And I want to start editing this vlog. There's too many things I want to do. And it's 9:30. All right, well, it's time to end this vlog. I spent the rest of my night after that last clip editing this vlog. I probably have like another 5 to 10 minutes worth of editing to do tomorrow of clips that I filmed after I uploaded footage. And then just watching more Love is Blind and doing the like neck massager thing. That was nice. My hair is a mess. I'm kind of sad because I didn't watch like really any Project for Awesome live stream tonight. I didn't realize it was happening this weekend until like very recently. And then I kind of forgot. And since Brie and I had planned to watch Love is Blind tonight, I kind of was just like, oh, I'm not going to watch it tonight. But I could have. So I'll probably watch more Project for Awesome tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow night will be the best part of Project for Awesome. Because I feel like Saturday night is when it gets kind of crazy. Plus, that's always when Destin is on. And Destin's wasn't as crazy last year just because of the charity he was like trying to promote. But we'll see this year. We'll see what happens. I wish I could, you know what, I should save up money so that next year I can send a dinosaur to the moon. That's really what I want to do. But I probably will get a t-shirt and donate. So this week we did some apartment tours and we created a rating system for them. Love that for me. We went to Goodwill. We found some puzzles. Oh, we started a puzzle, baby. Yeah, hopefully we'll finish that this weekend. We'll see. Again, so many hopes and dreams for the weekend. Not enough time. And I think honestly the biggest thing of this week is we started Fourth Wing. It's really so exciting for me. Will we finish Fourth Wing this weekend? I don't know. Because see, I was like, well, I'll listen to Fourth Wing while I puzzle. But now I'm like, oh, I'll probably put on Project for Awesome while I puzzle. Just the world, there's so many things happening all at one time. Next week we have more apartment tours. Hopefully we'll finish Fourth Wing and start reading Iron Flame. Although I do have my other physical book, Not for the Faint of Heart, that I want to read, which I did not read tonight, but let's read tomorrow. I will try and get more clips at rehearsal. I'm not mentally there yet. Even with the people I know. Even with the people I know, which is crazy. Okay, before this vlog gets to be an hour, I'm gonna go to bed. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!